Right now, Secretary Lloyd Austin is no longer in the ICU. The defense secretary had reportedly been in intensive care at Walter Reed Army Medical Center since New Year's Day. But other senior officials, including our very own president, were not informed of the situation until days after. Washington correspondent Alina Shirazi is live at the White House. And Alina, the secretary says he has, as of right now, no plans to resign.
He is Nichole, and besides the Pentagon, which we just heard from today, the White House also insisting that the president has no plans to get rid of his Secretary of Defense. This is, of course, coming as even top Republicans are calling for him to leave. They're also asking for investigations to take place, but still, there are big questions that remain unanswered. At a time when American men and women in uniform are under attack in the Middle East, why did the Secretary of Defense keep his stay in an ICU secret for days? And also, why didn't the president and the White House even know that he was missing? The Pentagon says that Austin's elective surgery was on December 22nd and that he went home the next day. We also learned that he was admitted to the ICU at Walter Reed National Military Medical Center last week, again on Monday, after experiencing severe pain. We just learned from the Pentagon he is now in the hospital, not in the ICU. The Pentagon did not alert the president or Austin's deputy secretary until Thursday. The general public also didn't find out until Friday. So earlier today, here at the White House where we're at, National Security spokesman John Kirby was saying earlier that their main focus now is on the secretary's health, making sure that he's getting all of the care that he needs.
He has already resumed all his authorities. He's already doing all of the functions he would normally do. He's doing it right now from the hospital. We'll obviously, I think, as you might expect, we'll take a look at process and procedure here and try to learn from this experience.
And in a statement, the Pentagon adding that, quote, while we don't have a specific date for his release at this time, we'll continue to provide updates on the secretary's status as they become available. And we know the Secretary of Defense, Austin, putting out his own response now, saying, quote, I'm very glad to be on the mend and look forward to returning to the Pentagon soon. I also understand the media's concerns about transparency, and I recognize I could have done a better job ensuring the public was appropriately informed. He also says he commits to doing better. But some Republicans are calling still for an investigation, while former President Trump and top Republicans in Congress are calling for Austin to either quit or be fired. Trump also posting on Truth Social saying failed Secretary of Defense Lloyd Austin should be fired immediately for improper professional conduct of duty. He's been missing for 1 week, and nobody, including his own boss, crooked Joe Biden, had a clue as to where he was or where he might be. And the White House says the president had a warm conversation with Austin on Saturday, and that Austin is running the Pentagon from his hospital room at Walter Reed Hospital just outside of Washington, Nichole. But again, we learned from the Pentagon just moments ago that he was moved from the ICU to the hospital. So a bit of an update there, Nichole.
All right, Alina Shirazi live for us there outside of the White House. Thank you.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.